Hello guys, welcome back to Sanju's Robotics Studio. So you heard right, this is going to be a beginner Raspberry Pi tutorial series and this is the first part. In this video, we are going to get a Raspberry Pi booted up and get started with it. Before we begin, click on the subscribe button as it helps us to do lots of videos like this. With no further ado, let's get started. First, we need to download three things. The Balena HR application, the Raspberry Pi OS and the SD card formatter. Now open any browser of choice. I am using Firefox browser and go to the Balena HR website. This software is available for Linux, Windows and Mac OS. You can download the distribution for your OS. For Windows there are two options, that's installer and portable. Now go to the Raspberry Pi website and download the Raspberry Pi OS with desktop and recommended software. You can either download it through the browser or use the torrent option. Next, go to the SD card formatter. This application is available only for Windows and Mac OS. If you are a Linux user, you can either use the default disk management or any other SD card formatter applications. Once everything is downloaded, you are good to go. After completed downloading everything, we can start with the flashing of the OS. First, insert the SD card into your computer, open the SD card formatter and format your SD card. Open the Balena HR software and click on Flash from File and select the OS file you have just downloaded. So I have kept it in the desktop, so I'll select it from the desktop. Now select your target, which is your device. Please be careful while selecting this. Do not select your main hard disk or another drive. So I'm using 8GB SD card, so I'll select it and click on select. Now click on flash. So the flashing process should start. So as in my case, it asks for my password. Once I enter my password, it starts flashing. So depending on the speed of the transfer rate, the expected time is also shown. So this might take a long time.
One eternity later.
Once the flashing is complete, the SD card can be inserted into the Pi and ready to boot. For the initial boot, you need a keyboard, a mouse, a monitor, after which we can use a laptop to control the Pi, for which I'll make a separate video. Connect the Pi to the power supply and connect the HDMI cable to your monitor. So now let's head to the Pi and start the initial booting process. The Pi has been booted up and it shows welcome to the Raspberry Pi. Now click on next. Here you need to select your country. I'll select India as I am in India, and the language as English. You can select whatever country and whatever language you want. Now, my default time zone is Calcutta, so it's already there, so I don't need to do any changes. So click on next, it sets your location. Once the location is set, it asks you to change the password. So you can give any password you want. So I'll give a password, and we also need to confirm the new password. So just retype the password you just entered and click on next. So it shows setup screen. If you see any black border around your screen, tick the checkbox and click on next. I don't see anything, so I click next. After that, I'm skipping the Wi-Fi connection as well as the update process. So now the setup is complete, so I give later so that I can restart the Pi later. If you want, you can click on the restart. Now the Pi is ready to use. So you can connect to your Wi-Fi or you can just browse using the Chromium. There are lots of apps such as for games. There are a bunch of light Python based games, some accessories such as terminals and image viewer, VLC media player, Chromium, and for Office they have given the full set of LibreOffice. And education, there is a new application called Smart Sim. It is used to make the design and the PCB boards. So programming, it has lots of Scratch 2, Scratch 3, Wolfram, so it's a lots of things. So in preferences also lots of there. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, click on the subscribe button and hit that like button. Also comment your suggestions. This helps me make more videos like this. So until then, see you in the next video.